Good afternoon, everyone. We're Team Music Tech, and we created the app Vividly. For the short team intro here, we have our UX designers, Nitra and Catherine, and our coders, Ian and Christopher, and our wonderful team mentor, Bella. Here's our agenda for today. We're going to present our problem, the solution, a quick app demo, the competition we face, and the future steps. According to a national study conducted by Michigan Medicine's National Poll on Children's Health, 46% of parents report their adolescent has shown indications of a new or worsening mental health problem since the pandemic began in March 2020. According to a new study, kids who express their emotions and talk about them in a certain way are less likely to develop depression. Meet Billy. For example, Billy is 14 and he has been facing online bullying and struggles to cope with depression. Opening up to his parents has always been very hard for him, and he often bottles up his emotions, thoughts, and negativity. Billy's parents have noticed and are trying to help, but are finding it very difficult. Unfortunately, Billy isn't the only teen feeling this way.
We surveyed 16 teens. 62.5% of the teens said they don't talk about mental health with their parents, and 25% said they sometimes do. This demographic allows us to infer that teens struggle to communicate with parents upon their mental health. We gathered a few responses from the survey. The results are concerning. Some of the responses from the question, how did COVID-19 affect your mental health, talk about depression, isolation, and anxiety. We gathered parents' opinions on our app, questioning if they would be interested in a mental health app and if it would be beneficial. From the survey results, we concluded that most parents seem interested in an app that monitors a child's mental health. They believe it will be beneficial. A check-in app is versatile and appeals to parents, which may bring in more users and potentially encourage communication between childs and parents.
Vividly addresses this dilemma by providing a platform for teenagers and their parents to interact through technology and facilitate important communication without causing any anxiety or fear associated with confrontation. This app may promote and urge teens to routinely give information about their day so their parents can become informed. It utilizes a feature that kids are already comfortable with, devices. So here is our app demo.
So we're on Vividly's homepage with an encouraging quote for the day, and then now you see a parent login using their own username and password. And as we watch them do that, now you see them go to a resources page that has a few links. It talks about anxiety and depression and things of that nature. And then now you see them go to manage questions, type in, their child's username, and then give them specifically curated questions for that day. Just ask them how school was. Sort of a little bit of uncomfortable questions that would be sort of anxious for a child to tell their parents. And now you see the help page here for any incoming new users. And then now you see a child to log in after they have already made their profile. Ask them how they're feeling today. Now you see them talk. Now you see them talk to our chatbot, Viviana. Just asking about their day, how it's going. And then you see Viviana here tell the child to please keep talking to further get the child to talk about their feelings and really talk through their emotions and get them comfortable doing that. After, they've already asked the questions that the parents had assigned this child. And as, they get through this conversation, now you see the parent log back in to now go view the child's answers, put in the child's username, and there they are.
During our research, we tried to find other apps to see what was already out there for our problem. Manatee is a similar app that allows children to log in information throughout their day. However, you can't use Manatee at all without a subscription, and prices reach up to $6,000 per year. And there are no customizable questions that parents can set. Another app we found was Reflectly, which is more of a mental health journaling app. It costs money to unlock key features, and it also doesn't have any customizable questions. There are also no functions for parents to talk to kids. Vividly, however, provides a customizable set of questions to facilitate communication between children and parents, and it's also completely free. Unfortunately, due to time constraints and the limitations of App Inventor, we couldn't add some features, but we plan to add them in the future. Currently, Vividly uses a pseudo AI model for the conversation bot, but we plan to integrate a more robust AI model in the future. We also plan to add a series of notifications that children or parents can set as a reminder. We would also like to have parents choose which day to give specific questions. And another idea was to add mind games that may distract teens from their current problems. Thank you so much for your time, everyone, and thank you for listening to our presentation. We're happy to answer any questions.
Judges, you have 3 to 5 minutes to ask Team Youth of Tech questions.